Hey everybody, welcome to Latckey Logic.
Nostalgic stings from Gen X Things. I am KJ, and with me, as always,
Bamba.
How are you, Bamba?
Amazing. We are coming at you live from the Triumph Pictures Studios in Minnetonka. Producer Cy is in his house.
People, there's a lot going on
There's
today.
a lot going on right now, so this is incredible. So as you can see, we're coming at you live, and we have the benefit of video now. So now you get to see how amazing we look.
Here's all of us inside,
Here's
too.
all of us. And look at producer Cy. Everybody's been like, what does he look like? There he is.
Right here.
So handsome.
Right
so handsome.
here.
So we'd like to thank Cy for getting this all set up. This has been a project for a week or so.
It has more than that, and we're kind of learning as we go. So, yes.
But we are
patient with
excited.
us.
We're so excited. So because now we're going to have not only an amazing Gen X podcast, we'll have an amazing Gen X podcast YouTube channel too.
It's perfect because it's episode 40, so why not roll it out for episode 40?
Episode 40. And the title of the episode 40 is
Gen X and Our Fairs.
Our Fairs. We just had a big fair finish
we
up.
did.
Tell us about that.
Minnesota State Fair, which I kind of have to work on because of my TV show. And I'm always glad when it's over, but I know Minnesotans love their fair. Bombo was just telling me, you kind of grew up with a fair. It was a big deal. My God, your guys' fair is big.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It's big.
There's a few things going on during the fair.
Yeah.
We've got
bit?
visuals. There it is right there in
my
case you're wondering at home what our fair looks like.
Did you go like all the time? As like, well, how young were you when you first went to the fair?
As far as I was in my mom's belly, I think the first time I went. So I had shared with you that last year was the first year in 49 years I didn't make it out there once.
And that made me sad.
It made me sad too. You know, it was I don't know what happened last year. It was just like, I think, to be honest, it just kind of snuck up on us like it always does.
Yeah.
But these are just amazing pictures. So
well, attendance records, right? They did break a couple this year. I think on Monday and then one other day, I think they broke attendance records.
And that's always fun when you're there to be when they break a record. You know?
Well, and the weather was cool, right? That always makes a difference. I'm sure you remember going to the fair for years. You've had weather all across the board.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one year we went, I think it was 10 or 11 years ago. It was the hottest day that had been recorded at the fair, and
no, thank you.
all my friends we were posting pictures, and I think that day we got there when it opened, and we left when it closed.
Oh my God!
And some friends of ours posted, they're like, "You guys are insane!
Insane!"
We used to we'd bring friends with us that would want to hang, and we'd always start off the morning with this big group, and by noon or 1 o'clock, we had lost over half of them. So. We think the fair is such a big deal. In fact, my daughter had her bachelorette party, at the fair. So it was
cool.
It was so cool.
Now, this is just a thought that came into my head. So I was like, oh God. So we're talking Gen X fairs, but the thing about state fairs and Clay County fairs, which is what I grew up with, they haven't changed a whole lot, like through the years. You know what I mean? This very traditional, we have to go have our dollar milk and we have to go do this. I mean, the music and stuff changes, I guess, but even the rides are
even the rides are the shoddy rides that are 10 minutes ago on the freeway and now you're in them.
Yes.
Yep. That's part of the fun though.
I guess it is. That's a nostalgic sting, I guess, right?
Now, the state fair, to be fair, has pretty good quality rides on there.
They do. You guys do.
I mean, they amp it up. So
you guys amp it up.
I mean, they're not the same rides you see at the Clay County Fair.
No. It's like Valley Fair at the state fair, really. It kind of is.
But
don't you think?
One constant that we've always had at the fair, my kids and I, every year before we left, and they reminded me this year we didn't do it, is we have to go on the Tilt-A-Whirl together, my girls and I. Every year we've done it. And my youngest texted me last night. She's like, Dad, we didn't do the Tilt-A-Whirl. So now we got to find another fair to get to go on a Tilt-A-Whirl.
You can come to the Clay County Fair, which
Clay
opens
County
up
this weekend. Let's talk about the Clay County Fair. What's going on with that?
Well, okay, so my fair, we had the Iowa State Fair, but that was a long ways away. So
where is the Iowa State Fair?
Oh God!
What city
I think
is
it's
that?
over by Des Moines.
Is it Des Moines?
Isn't it?
I mean, that makes
I've only
sense,
been there like once, but because I had the Clay County Fair in Spencer, Iowa. That's how close it was. I mean, there's those old pictures, and it's like the world's largest county fair. I mean, so it's big. And when you grow up with that right next to you, I didn't need to go to the Iowa Fair. So there you go. That was my Clay County
So this
fair.
is that's legit, true.
That's
the
legit.
world's largest
Clay
county
County.
fair.
It is. Yep.
It looks giant.
I know. It was just so much fun. It was fun. And now the Midway wasn't as big as like Minnesota State Fair, but still we had our tilt-a-whirls.
And they got pigs.
Yeah, and they got a lot of pigs. This is Iowa after all. So.
Oh wow!
See,
That's a picture of it?
Yeah. See, it's kind of sprawling and big.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
You aren't messing around in Clay
I'm
County.
not messing around in Clay County.
We had the Ramsey County Fair.
Oh yes, yeah,
Growing
they do.
up,
That's
and
pretty
then-
big. I mean,
yeah. But I gotta admit, not on this level.
It's kind of ridiculously big. Yeah.
And the Anoka County Fair too.
Hmm?
We'd hit that. My dad was a fair junkie.
Yeah.
He loved not
that.
necessarily the fair rides, but he was a people watcher and he loved the food.
Well, there's a lot of people watching at the fair.
I have one of my favorite pictures is my dad at one of we were at I think Roseville or something at one of the fairs there, like one of the Papa ones that come up, and he's sitting there eating a giant turkey leg because he always has to have a turkey leg. You know, you have to embarrass the entire family by carrying this thing around
And they're
for an
giant.
hour. They're giant.
It looks like a dinosaur leg.
It does. And I have a picture of him and my daughter both have one, and they're just snapping into it, and
I love that.
I should try and find that picture and put it up. She will kill me, of course, but
Well, that's all the fun. Well, and that's what we were kind of in the mood for fairs. So that's why we wanted to get together and chit chat. And so I did all this nice kind of background work. I'm like, this is awesome.
unbelievable. Yeah.
I know.
So, favorite part of the fair for you?
Favorite part of the fair.
And I don't necessarily mean the Minnesota State Fair because that's a working thing.
It kind of is, and it's always been working for
can't
me.
count
So,
that, so.
I can't. The Clay County Fair, I think, was most fun when I was coming up into 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Okay.
Right? And you could do the Midway, the rides. I mean, that was the bomb. A
Okay.
lot of my friends grew up in farms, so they were real. They were kind of doing the cows, and I would go and like hang out with them in the barn, but I didn't know. And I was like, oh, it smells in here, and I had to go somewhere else because I'm not really a farm girl. But
Well,
they worked hard out there, man.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
And I'm really not a farm guy.
I know. I'm
But
not.
I remember one year a friend of mine was dating someone that had a horse in the horse barn.
Yeah, or
so
a horse. Yeah.
We had to go every day to the fair
yeah.
and hang out in the horse barn, which
It's a lot of
God bless the
work.
people that do it,
Hmm?
but there is a smell, a temperature,
Oh, and it gets so hot.
and
I know.
the hay, and it's
Well, and they bust their ass cleaning
They do.
all that stuff out and fresh hay and do this. And I'm just like, that is just too much work. And I want to go sit in the AC and listen to music or something. I just do.
it cracked me up too because it seemed like every time they came back from showing the horse, they'd put it in the stall, feed it, and then 10 minutes later they were having to take it out and show it again. So it was like
Yeah.
it's like this revolving door of showing a horse too.
I touched on one of my favorite parts at the fair, and the Midway was always like blasting out music, and I'm transitioning to the mixtape because my mixtape was based on music that I remember blasting out on the Midway at the Clay County Fair on some of my favorite rides, like the zipper and that one thing that goes round and round. They would just blast out certain tunes.
The Berserker. Do you remember that?
I think it wasn't called the Berserker at the
Well,
Clay County Fair, but I know what you're talking about.
I think they call it Berserker or Music Express because that was my memory too. It goes in a circle.
Yes.
And then it had that every now and then the DJ would yell something and then like a cover would go
He'd
over
go
you.
blah, 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 blah,
And then
blah,
you go backwards.
Yes. And then the lights would like strobe sometimes. They always played like the same music.
Why?
I don't know.
And then did you experience Gravitron ever?
Is that the silly silo? Is that when the thing drops off?
The silly silo.
Well, Gravitron, isn't that what that is? And it goes round and round
Yeah.
and then the floor drops.
Well, the
And then
floor
you-
didn't
you stick
drop.
to the
it
wall.
Just you were on like these padded
Oh.
things that you leaned against, and as the Gravitron got going, you started going up towards the ceiling.
What the hell?
You've never been on a Gravitron?
I've been on a silly silo.
A silly silo. I don't know what that is. Is that the one that's like open It's kind of
It's
the same
completely
thing.
open. It's kind of the same thing, but different.
Gravitron would look like a spaceship.
That sounds
And the
cooler.
guy in the center would always stand, like he would stand in the middle of it.
Oh, makes
And
me
it was
wanna
just the
get sick.
coolest thing. And oh yeah, I mean you couldn't move because you'd be like you'd sit there and you'd try and lift your hand up in front of you and it would just like slam back. It was the best thing ever.
Wow.
I saw a Gravitron for sale.
Oh, did you want to buy it? And Heather's like, no.
Come on. Yeah. It was, first of all, it was way out of my price range. But secondly, yeah.
Did they play music while you were doing the Gravitron?
Absolutely blasted it.
Oh,
Blasted
see?
the music. Yes.
Everyone was blasting the music, so I love
And
it.
this next best thing, you brought this up, and because you said music and fair, I got to bring it up because growing up Gen X, we experienced, this was the greatest part about going to the fair. Remember the balloons?
Yes.
And when you popped the balloons, what did you win?
You won those mirrors.
The mirrors. The metal mirrors.
And it always had like Van Halen or Def Leppard
And
or
if you
something
remember,
cool
if you
on
won
it.
like 20 of them, you could trade them in for a little bigger one too.
There was like 100 Kiss ones,
Yes.
remember? But then I won the Bon Jovi one, the Slippery and Wet, which I never won, of course. But
I think I know I had Dio.
oh,
I had a Dio one that was cool.
You're kind of cool.
I had an Iron Maiden one,
That's cool.
and then I won.
Do you still have it,
no.
Mama?
You know what? I don't.
Oh,
I had a Richard Marx one though that I won for a girl that I liked,
Oh my god!
and shortly after the fair, before I gave it to her, we split up.
well, that was
So I
kinda
was the
good,
proud
though.
owner of a Richard Marx mirror.
I love
So
Richard Marx.
I do too. You got to
That's
hold on to the
awesome.
night. So speaking of holding on to the night, let's hold on to some mixtape.
Let's talk.
So let's hear your
mixtape,
mixtape
Bamba.
fair version.
Okay. Well, these were. I just love the mixtape. We're so
Nice.
badass. Look at us.
Look at that graphic.
No,
That is delicious.
this music makes me happy. This is going to be our mixtape music, people. And I had to start with Def Leppard Photograph because that was what was playing on our. That one that went round and round. They always played that one. And then the Zipper, I remember them playing ZZ Top, Sharp Dressed Man a lot. These are all like 1983, so I'm in junior high.
Okay.
So that's kind of when the memories are most vivid. And we went to the fair every stinking day, all day long.
Which ZZ
So,
Top song?
Sharp Dressed Man.
Oh,
Every
fantastic.
girl's crazy
Yes.
about a dun dun
Great
dun, dun,
song.
dun. And then John Mellencamp, Pink Houses.
Oh,
Yeah, they were playing that one a lot too. And I think, yeah, that was 83. So there you go.
okay.
And then side B, I went with, John Mellencamp, Small Town, because you can't, it's Clay County Fair.
You
And they
have
were
to.
playing it all the time. And then I went with, do you remember, and I had to Google this one, My Angel is a centerfold, my blood runs cold.
The Jay Giles Band?
Yes, you
Yes.
knew that. And I couldn't remember who sang that. I'm like, Sai, who sings that?
I held you on such a pedestal.
I could
I mean,
not
Jay
remember.
Giles, you didn't get Jay Giles? Come on. They were like the best.
I know. But that one, I remember jamming to that. And we were getting ready, getting our hair big for the fair. And we were listening to the Jay Giles Band and that song, My Blood Runs Cold. So that was on my side B.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all of them?
That's all of them.
All right.
That's
well,
all that came to mind.
Then I will go to mine. Tunnel of Love from Bruce Springsteen because
My God, that was on my backup.
it was like, I mean, come on, the song. Just listen to it.
Well, and it's about a fair
Yeah.
in New Jersey. Yeah,
And it's a great tune.
it is.
Carnival from Natalie Merchant.
Oh,
She is just like, oh, I like her voice. I think can bring peace to the world.
I like it.
I just,
Gen
if you've
X
never
sound.
heard Carnival from Natalie Merchant, do it. 10,000 Maniacs, huge fan. Anyway, my sacrifice from Creed because every time I went into a Midway from 99 until
A little older.
yesterday,
Yes.
it is always blasting.
Isn't that kind of funny?
And then last one on side one is you always do 3 songs. I always do 4 for some reason, but Roller Coaster from the Bleachers, which is another great, just fun.
Oh.
It was like big 5 years ago or
You're
so.
deep diving. Yeah.
it was kind of just, but it was one of those tunes where I heard on the way to the fair and it
that's
just stuck with me.
It just makes you happy.
This one I will admit I had not heard until I looked it up, but there is actually a song called My Minnesota State Fair from Anne Reed.
There is not.
Fantastic. If you have not listened to it, I don't have
Seriously?
I have no stake in this game for Anne Reed.
Wow.
I don't know who that artist is, but the song is fantastic.
I guess you
and I
love the
could
fair.
not believe I'd never heard it before. Like you, any Def Leppard song, because I think I've seen Def Leppard at the state
Oh my God,
fair.
they're at the fair this year.
Yes, and I missed them.
Did I tell you I heard him sound checking?
No.
Yeah, I actually was coming in in the middle of the afternoon, and they were sound
What
checking.
song?
Oh my God, Sai, I told you it was. Oh my God, I'm having brain block. It was awesome.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I will keep going.
Okay.
Cinderella Gypsy Road, because I distinctly
Yes.
remember being in high school, junior high probably,
That's a good one.
and that song came out, and it just changed my world.
That's cool, man.
And then the last one I chose, LA Guns, Never Enough, because there's never enough at the state fair.
Oh, your mixtape kicked my mixtape's ass. That's awesome.
Well, it's
You
just
suck.
it was all nostalgic things from the fair for me.
I
So
love that. That's so cool. Well, now it's a big part of our experience, right? Was the music in the mirrors.
I think
and the
I mean
rides.
honestly, Gen X growing up, there was nothing more important than except maybe films.
Yeah.
It seems like when I
Movies,
went to
yeah.
the state fair, I either wanted to win the mirrors,
Yep.
or I always tried to find like whatever movie was out there,
Like E.T. or
T-shirts.
something.
I had Ghostbusters. I had
Oh,
Rambo.
Ghostbusters,
I mean,
yeah.
it was that is the thing is the Minnesota State, any state fair really,
Yeah.
is just a pop culture extravaganza.
It really is. It's like a melting pot. And I'm kind of excited because I get Sai gets to go to the Clay County Fair, and it's because his band is booked there to play, and I'm excited. So I get to show Sai the Clay County Fair this year.
Has Cy ever been?
No.
It's like we're talking like he doesn't have a microphone and can't say
I
speak for
know.
himself.
There he is.
There he is. Cy, are you excited?
Yes, should be a good time.
Yeah.
Playing for 3 hours.
What?
Usually,
It's a big, long set, man.
Yeah, we got 3 45-minute sets, and
Wow.
yep.
It's a lot of music. It's Saturday, September 13th. So the Clay County Fair opens this weekend and then goes all the way through to that weekend. And there's like a monster truck show, and Sai's band is playing in that that giant hospitality tent. I mean, I know where it's at, of course,
Right.
because I saw concerts there.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
I'm like, Baba, don't you remember?
I don't, and I'm panicking because I don't remember.
And we're showing Sai's band, Capital Sons, are going to rock it at the Clay County Fair, and I'm excited.
They are
Oh, there's my Sai.
your face awesome.
They are. It's going to be cool.
So I highly recommend all of our listeners, wherever you are in this world, to make it to the Clay County Fair.
Make it down
Saturday,
there, man.
September 13th. What
You
time do we
got it.
start?
Boy, I think it's like around 9, isn't it,
Yeah,
Sai?
so late.
Yeah.
9 at night?
We got to pretend we're real rock and roll stars. 9 at night.
9 at night?
Gonna
It's
have
the
to drink
evening.
a pop.
Holy smokes.
9 to 10, 10, 11. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Play
my
until
gosh.
midnight.
And this is
bitches.
the first time that they've had bands after the grandstands. So I was told it's a little sleepy, and they want to try to change that. So they're bringing in some rock and roll to keep some people around.
Some melt your face music.
Oh, let's keep it from being sleepy, people. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. Well, Si, you know the assignment. So
You have to come down, Baba.
when is that? Saturday the 13th.
The 13th is coming up. It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend.
You know what?
Coming up fast.
Wouldn't that be fun to?
That would be
It would be.
fun.
I'll see if we can make
The
it
Clay
down there.
County Fair.
I think I have a fresh. What are those things? The candies.
Oh, the Bing bars.
Bing bar. Bing. Bing.
The
bing,
Bing, the twin Bing.
The twin Bing.
Did I tell you I made a homemade batch of
did.
the twin?
You
Dude,
did.
I'm obsessed with the Bing. People are like, let the Bing go.
And I definitely need to try one of these homemade ones because
we can post
we
the
are the
recipe. Check it
huge.
out.
We are huge fans of the Bing.
I found my mom
Wait,
had
you
to
gotta
dig it out.
hold on. Go back a little bit more.
I had to like
Oh, there you go. Okay.
the Bing, cherry
perfect.
Bing.
Now you
Check
all
it
can
out.
read it. This is absolutely free.
And it's from one of my
And we
mom's
have-
like recipe books too.
Now, see, you can listen to other Gen X podcasts, but you aren't going to get recipes on them.
We could do Gen X recipes.
We could do a graphic for that with this new format that we have
Bing
now.
bar casseroles.
Bing bar.
Everything else we made in the
Bing bar
70s, 80s,
bonanza.
early 90s.
We could make Jello molds with
Yes.
Bings in it.
We could do all kinds of
At
things.
bringing them to the Clay County Fair to judge. Are you going to make some for the fair to? Because do they have a
should.
bake-off competition? I
Oh
assume
yeah, they
would.
do. Yeah, they have all kinds of things. I kind of sucked at. I was in 4-H and I tried to sew and do things, and I suck at that crap. So I would get like a bad. Oh God, sorry, as the twin thing. Oh, so I would get like a. You know how you get ribbons?
Yeah.
Did you enter anything at the state fair?
No,
Like,
I entered.
oh, pictures.
I'm trying
I
to
bet
think
you
if
did.
I ever entered anything into the state fair. I never did. No.
Well, the state
never
fair
did.
is huge, like Clay County Fair is, but we still had like 4-H, right? So you could enter things, and I always get like a red ribbon, and they suck, and I'm
It
like,
seems
this
like
sucks.
I always knew somebody that had entered something, and
Blue ribbon.
trying to
yeah.
find that piece of art. I have a friend that did a bottle cap art this year.
Oh.
It's wicked cool.
It's like the seed art, but it's bottle.
But it's bottle
art.
caps. Yeah,
I
he
love
literally
that.
smashes them, and like he did a
Oh, I love
picture of
that.
a horse and a dog. It was absolutely gorgeous.
That's cool.
So Tom, if you're listening there, I brought it up. Secondly,
Oh, we need to be more creative, Bamba.
we looked for, I swear, an hour. We
Oh, you couldn't
we
find it?
could not find it.
Was it in the arts building?
That's what we assumed.
Oh.
You know, I guess we didn't ask, but
Oh, well, those
you know.
information booths are great.
it's.
The twin bag.
I can't get it off here now.
I love
Wow.
it. Just leave it up there as it makes
Wow.
Kelly happy.
Yeah.
There we
It
go.
just makes me smile.
It makes me hungry.
You can just leave it up there because I'm hoping someday they'll be a sponsor and then their logo can be up all the damn time.
So you had the Clay County Fair. We had Stockyard Days in New Brighton. Wasn't anywhere
Oh.
near as big as.
Are
the
those
Clay
like those
County
little
Fair.
town fairs that they bring in
Yeah.
a few rides? But that's
No,
do they
it
have the
wasn't.
mirrors?
It depended on no.
Oh,
No.
that
One
kinda
year
sucks.
they now, and again it's evolved so much over the years. Like,
Yeah.
at
Oh,
one
they still do
time-
it.
They do it.
Okay.
The big thing is the parade. It seems like, but
Mm.
they used to have a Midway, and they used to have it set up at the Long Lake Regional Park. To be honest, I haven't been there in a long time, so I
We
don't
should
know
go
if it
back
was.
just for fun. Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
Now, when we moved to Lino Lakes, I knew that they weren't. There was no festival.
Yeah. No,
There was like a little carnival that Circle Pines had
it doesn't
behind festival in the field that was there, which is now an apartment building.
count. It is.
But every year it would get so crazy out of hand.
Oh,
So
God.
we stopped going to that,
well.
and there was a owner of the bar, Miller's.
Yeah.
Him and I got together, and we just helped form what now is Blue Heron Days.
Which is great.
Yes.
And awesome, and it was needed.
But this
Yep.
year, it was sad.
I know you were mentioning something to me. Now, I used to live up in Lino Lakes. So Cy and I know what you're talking about, but we moved to Minnetonka some years ago. So, but I loved Blue Heron Days.
I
mean,
did
it
too,
was
but they
great.
moved the parade route, and it
I
just
know.
I don't
I know.
It was sad because I work at I was working. We have a tent sale every year during it, so I was working at the tent sale, and on my way to the tent sale, where the parade route normally would, people were still set up with chairs.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
yeah, because they didn't get the message. So
Oh.
Next
Did they
year. Next
communicate
year.
it
yeah,
correctly?
I don't think
The
it
right
was
channels?
communicated
Yeah.
at all. In fact,
Oh,
when
Bubba.
the rest of the crew was actually in the parade, and they said that was pretty sparse. So they came back with
sucks.
candy.
Why did they do that? Did they fling the
Came
bing?
back with candy. No, they
Fling the bing.
We did freeze pops. So
Oh, those are good.
that was fun.
Freeze pops are good.
freeze pops
Yeah,
were fun.
that's a good idea, especially if it's hot and stuff. So.
It was actually raining. It was.
Oh God!
But had it been warm and hot, they would have been absolutely amazing.
Did you go on rides like 18 times in a row when there wasn't any line at like your fair? So like I remember going. We have like a double Ferris wheel at the Clay County Fair.
Mhm.
It's one of those cool ones that kind of come around. And one of my other favorite rides was a zipper. And those two,
Love the zipper.
love a zipper. I would go on. I'm not kidding. 6-7 times in a row. Just get out of the line,
You know,
go
now
back
that
around, and then get right back in.
I hadn't thought of that in years, but yes,
Yeah.
particularly the zipper for some
The
reason.
zipper was the best.
Once we got on there, I mean, we would start screaming and hollering so bad the guys running it would think we were hysterical. So they would let us go again.
Remember when your change would fall out, everything, and my big comb in my pocket would fall out, and I'd
Everything
be
fell
all
out.
pissed off. off.
Everything fell out of your pocket.
I'm like, damn it, my comb.
Yes, I do remember the zipper. The
love
only
the
thing
zipper.
better that I left more than the zipper was the Enterprise at Valley Fair.
Oh wow, which that's a big ride, I'm sure.
The Enterprise. That was the weird one that would just
It would
it'd
just
circle,
go.
and then it went up like this.
Oh,
Again, it's one of those rides where if
yeah.
there's anything in either any pocket anywhere,
It's
that
gonna go
isn't blood, it's
flying.
gone.
I know what you're
It's-
talking about
it's-
now, because it does look
say
like
goodbye.
it looks like the Enterprise. It's like shaped just like it. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
each
get
car
it.
kind of, and they were metal. And if you think about the safety of it,
Oh,
you
it's not
had
bad.
a metal bar that held you in,
Yeah, that was it.
and you're going Mach 7. I don't know.
I was asking Cy because I know Ohio like had fairs, and he said he went like once or twice. But I'm like, did you guys have the silly silo? Because I asked him about the silly silo too, and he looked at me kind of like when you looked at me, and you're like, "What?" I mean, it's shaped like a silo, the thing, and it goes round and round really fast. But then Cy called it something else. So maybe it just they have different names in different regions.
Now, we are not a farm community. So,
Yeah, you guys have
I don't-
silos in Minnesota,
we?
though.
do we?
Yes, you do.
I know there used to be one on the way down to Mankato. It would be a
Southern
7-Up every now and
Minnesota.
then, and Dr. Pepper. They'd paint it. That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like the silos?
The silos, because that's exactly what the ride looked like. It looked like you were climbing into a silo, and then the floor dropped off.
I
Dropped
don't
down.
remember the floor falling out, though.
That was the best.
That would scare the
Yeah.
stuffing out of me.
When of course you'd stick to the wall though because of the gravity was
Right,
pushing you
right.
so far.
But I just don't remember that. Like, I remember the Gravitron where you were on the things and it would push you towards the ceiling as you got going faster and
That's
faster.
crazy.
Side, do you remember the Gravitron?
I do, but I don't remember the name of it.
Okay. All right.
But it was
See?
more like what Kelly was talking about, where the floor drops out and
Okay.
Yeah.
all the static happens and you get shocked by it.
Yeah,
and-
you had major static
Yeah.
electricity,
Oh,
remember?
I
Because the carpet,
That's right. Okay, so
and it was disgusting. They never cleaned it.
after we record this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up Gravitron, and I'm going to send it to you both because I'm going to see if I can find a video of it too because it's how was it even legal? And
It's
I look
probably
at
not.
when you look at the zipper, it's big enough.
I love this.
It was like big enough to put you in, and then remember it like they not only strapped you in with that thing, that bar across, but then they put the pin in there too.
Yeah, that
So,
little pin.
If that thing ever, you were in there. You were
yeah,
in there pretty good.
oh, there's the thing. That's what that thing looks like.
That's the silly silo.
No, that's the Enterprise thing, isn't it? Or is that the Gravitron?
It says Gravitron.
Oh, there's your
Oh, that's-
Graviton. Is that
no.
not it?
No, that's
That's what I was thinking.
That's
Your
like
Enterprise
the one they
was.
had at they had one of those at the Como Park, and that's what I thought the silly silo was.
No. I
Okay.
thought that's what your. Yeah.
The Gravitron actually looked like a spaceship.
Oh,
It
okay.
looked like a spaceship on a landing.
I mean,
and
that
then
kind
would
of
just-
looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been on that thing, and that's what I thought the silly silo was.
They
but
all go round and round.
they do.
No,
they
just
do.
pretend you're walking into a farm silo. And stand next to the wall and pretend it's going around really fast and the floor drops. I mean, that's
Well,
all it is.
When we're at the Clay County Fair, we might need a thing, kill some time. And
I don't think I'd even be able to do it. I'd probably barf.
now I was at the Sunflower Days in Dexter, Minnesota.
Holy
Have you ever been to that?
Sunflower Days? No.
okay,
I
well,
love sunflowers though.
It is every other year they have that and the Testicle Festival.
Oh.
So they serve Rocky Mountain oysters one year, and then the next year they have Sunflower Days. And
Okay, I like the sunflower
it
better.
was, that's where Heather's dad was from.
Oh, okay.
And so we would go down there, and I remember one year we brought my dad and mom tapped out by like 9. And dad and I there was a band much like Capital
Capital
Sons will be playing, nowhere
Sons?
near the caliber, but they were playing at the street dance, and so we
Cool.
were having fun. And I had brought a video camera with, and we started acting like we were from the news and we were interviewing
Of course you
people. Of course we did. And I mean, we were having so much. Like, Dad got really into it. He normally doesn't want to play like that,
did.
know.
Yeah.
But he had a couple of beers, and
He's
we have.
relaxed.
I wish I could find that videotape because we have some of the most passionate conversations with farmers. after they have a cocktail or two.
Farmers are passionate
loosens
about
up.
subjects. Yes.
But on the way back, I was like, I really want to. I've always wanted to pee on a silo.
Oh,
And so my uncle,
there
who
you go.
was the mayor of the town's like, well, there's one right there. And as soon as I started, the police came around the corner. So
Did you get in trouble?
I didn't because I was with the mayor.
Oh, good point. Oh my God. The mayor's like, hey, it's
Yeah.
okay, man.
He's just, it's just Jason. So.
That's kind of funny. Mama.
So I did accomplish
come-
my goal.
So they came around the corner. They
I'm
were
glad-
walking around the silo.
I'm glad we have video for this story.
Mama. Oh
yes.
my God.
So that was my Dexter, Minnesota story. yes.
Wow. I learn something from you every day.
I try and do that often. I try and keep people guessing. So.
Oh, well, man. I mean, I know fairs are still going on. I know they'll slowly start to wrap up here, but I mean, it just seems like there's been fairs going on for the last
It
month,
is the,
doesn't it?
You know, Minnesota, there's winter and there's fair season.
Yep, that's the
You know, Some
truth.
people say construction in winter. I say fair season.
Yeah.
because that's more fun than construction.
It is come mid-July, like all of a sudden you start seeing in the media, they're like, these are going to be the new state fair foods and these are going to be the new rides. I'm like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
just already, it's
And
just
every year
mid-July.
It gets earlier and earlier, too. So.
Kind of like Christmas and Halloween. Although Halloween, I agree with.
Halloween, they could start in February, I think.
I'm getting my decorations out this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah. Are you going to yours?
Because you are, I might be able to.
I mean, Cy doesn't know that yet, but yeah.
I saw.
I know. Did he like do it? Did he do a
did
thing?
An about face. when he
Cy, it takes me, okay, I have a lot and it takes me a while and I want to enjoy them. So there you go,
Well,
baby.
There we go. Well, I think fairs.
Oh.
Do we have anything else closing about?
I can't remember what Def Leppard song they were sound checking. That's going to bug the hell out of me. What kind of fan am I? What was it, honey?
Love bites.
Love
Love
bites.
bites. How could you
Love
forget
bleeds.
that?
I don't know because I'm lame. And I did just get done with the state fair, so I'm brain dead. Oh my God. And it was him. It wasn't his roadies playing. Like, and then he stopped singing and then he was like, da, 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 da. He was like yelling at somebody.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh my God, that's him.
Joe
That's
Elliott was
awesome.
raging on somebody at the Minnesota State Fair.
I think he was just
You've heard
raging
it
on
here. You've heard it here first.
the sound guy. Adjustments. He needed adjustments.
Well, you know,
You know.
that's every now and then we have to get yelled at. Every
I wanted to be there. I did.
Sometimes we hit the table or slap the table or forget to turn our phones off, and it happens here sometimes.
Episode 40, my God. That's kind of
That's it?
amazing.
That's it.
That's it?
I think we're ready to go.
Oh, ready
I mean,
to
on
go?
that
Okay.
note, so thank you for watching us. We're here live on TV, and now you'll see our YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
All right. Closing thoughts?
We rock. Closing thoughts. Fairs were fun. 80s music rocks. Period. Love bites. Sound check. Def Leppard.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you again to Triumph Picture and Podcast Studio and producer Cy for
Thank you, Cy.
coming at you live.
Bye.